our 9 first warning weather alert day because some of you could experience some flash flooding today. Now, here's the setup. Last night, I was expecting some rain to move into the tri-state by this morning when I was here on Good Morning Tri-State yesterday. Well, it developed 50 miles to the west of us. It's the life of a meteorologist, right? So we got a couple of showers in and around the 275 loop. No big deal. This is not going to create some flood concerns, but heads up in southeast Indiana from Batesville to Connorsville. We do have a couple of rumbles of thunder heading your way, and here in these areas, we did pick up over an inch of rain in a few locations, so this will add on top of that what had fallen yesterday, and this is where our flood concerns are through your Sunday and into Monday. And the National Weather Service saying if we were to see flash flooding, this is definitely the zone that would see it. And also parts of Hamilton County. Hamilton, you picked up 1.06 inches of rain yesterday, so we'll watch that for you. I should say Butler County in Hamilton. That's what we're going to be watching for you all. So notice, as a result of the rain not developing last night like myself and the National Weather Service thought it would overhead, we've dropped out of the flash flood watch for areas of northern Kentucky south of the 275 loop, and then for our zones in southwest Ohio east of Cincinnati. Now, the rest of us along Interstate 71 and to the west continue to be under that flash flood watch. So that's why we continue our 9 first warning weather alert day, because the big bulk of our population is still under that flash flood watch. But look at this. I was expecting this to happen here, and it literally just missed us. Don't want anybody to see flooding, but at least we're no longer majorly concerned about the flood risk, because this is going to easily drop 1 to 3 inches of rain in those areas south of Indianapolis where it does move up. And the good news is for us, it's moving more towards central Ohio than southwest Ohio. But again, southeast Indiana, you're still in the zone to get some very heavy rainfall out of this system. And it's all due on a stationary boundary. And good news for us, the stationary boundary is going to stay just to our north today. So that limits how much rainfall we'll see. And we will actually stay more dry today than anything else. So that's another change in your 9 first warning forecast. But where some thunderstorms do develop today, like yesterday, they will produce over an inch of rainfall at times. And because of all the heavy rainfall we've had recently, that could lead to some local flash flooding. Heads up too for tomorrow. A lot of kids are heading back to school. Yeah, we had some this week, but the bulk of the tri-state goes back next week. And take a look at what our models are projecting tomorrow morning. We could start out with some heavier rainfall, some rumbles of thunder. But the models also predicted that we would see that rainfall here this morning. So this is something that we really have to watch as it happens. We call it nowcasting because unfortunately our forecast models are not performing very well with this system. But there could still be the flood potential if that were to verify tomorrow. And then as we head into tomorrow afternoon, we're still looking at several rounds of showers and thunderstorms. And just like I've been saying the last 2 days, any thunderstorm can produce over 1 inch of rainfall in a very short amount of time, and we're not done with it Monday either. We still have that threat for heavier rainfall going into Tuesday as well. So when you add up all this rain over the next couple of days, that's why we have that risk to see a little bit of local flooding. So through the rest of the day today, not terribly heavy rain totals, but with that batch of rain projected to come in tomorrow morning and some storms in the afternoon, some spots could pick up back up another inch of rain. And our southeast Indiana zones, and again, Butler County from Hamilton west, we do have the potential to see the heaviest rainfall, and this is the area that I would watch more specifically for the potential for some flash flooding as we go into the next 2 days. So today we're looking at a few scattered storms, a lower rain risk than what we saw yesterday, what we were looking at yesterday, but we still have the likely chance to see some storms today and tomorrow, dropping that percentage chance just a little bit down to 50% as we get into Tuesday. And by the end of the week, no changes to that forecast. We're still looking at a slight chance for a few pop-up storms, but a pretty typical August day coming up for us from Thursday into Saturday.